Right now, women is dominating the music industry right now, you know.
Yes.
But it is well deserved, you know. So, we all know, like, Atlanta, this Atlanta is not the Atlanta we grew up in, because we do know things gonna change in time, so this really considered like a new Atlanta, and if you really ain't from the real Atlanta, then you just really don't really know the real Atlanta, because you won't hear during that process when you know, when music really started coming out from the South, you know, outside of Texas and all those other places, like when Drake went and said, hey, the South got something to say, he said that for a reason, because other states like in New York and California, they didn't play the South music, they definitely didn't play Atlanta music. You know what I'm saying? So,
sure wouldn't.
And for a woman artist, it was damn unheard of, you know what I'm saying? Because if you rap, they ain't want to hear you rap, you know what I'm saying? Because they felt like women couldn't rap, or if you did this with the music, you know, they only kind of wanted you to come in if you were going to be like...
Just an accent piece.
Yeah, that part. You know, better way of saying what I was going to say. All right, so... we're going to touch on Atlanta right now for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Let's switch it up to about Atlanta a little bit. You know, just your thoughts and opinions. All right, so where's the realest place in Atlanta to catch an artist at on a regular day?
How? Hold on, bro. How? How you? I'm saying, how? Like, talk to me, bro.
Hey, what? You just said a whole lot. You don't want me to respond to that?
Oh, well, yeah, because I was doing the introduction to, we're going to get into Atlanta right now. But yeah, come on with it.
Yes, okay.
Let's talk about
because they used to only let one female in at a time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they understand.
Yeah, in the
rap game, they used to only let one female in at a time in the music industry.
Right.
Not the rap game. Mm-hmm. In music, I don't care what genre it is. I mean, African American female.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? All the other genres, it was open game and free range. You understand what I'm saying? Like free range chicken. You know what I'm saying? We was the doggone, we was the GMO baby over here in the coop. This is only one at a time coming out. And so I don't think people really understand that. And you know, and it was a whole thing because they used to be like females are expensive to promote, you know, because their hair and nail. They actually used to come and tell me all that. And I was like, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, what? Is that, you know what I'm saying? Like, and in addition, I remember they used to say about their voices, it was whiny. Now, I will tell you this, because so I intentionally, what's crazy is that luckily I got a low voice, but I used to be intentionally like, making sure that anything I did didn't sound like anything that would become an irritating sound to people, because that's what they said about female voices. Mm-hmm. And that's what, like, it was a real thing. You understand what I'm saying? Like, and guess what? That's all I hear now. I ain't gonna say, I'm sorry. I ain't gonna say that's all I hear now, but I hear... a lot of that. And guess what though? But guess what? Who am I to, you know, yeah, it's like, it made me cringe, you know what I'm saying? Like, dang. I know, now I see what they was talking about.
But now you see what they were talking about. But
I don't care, but I'm with it still.
We won't give it that,
You know, but, you know, I mean, it's just a whole different. So now it's like, you know, what it feels like is like a woman walking in the room and sitting down and crossing her legs because she knows she's a woman and she knows this is what it's supposed to be.
Right.
As opposed to, you know, and she's doing that now because they just started letting her in the room now, as opposed to Or as opposed to she may have been the only one that was allowed in the room. As opposed to now, fast forward to now, they coming in the room. They coming in the room like this here.
Yeah, shout the season, man.
They coming in the room like this here. You heard me, like, you know, if I could like try to paint some kind of picture, you know what I'm saying? It's no, but who am I to say that? Maybe they're like, I don't know. They don't train these artists. They don't try to become the best them they can become. So all they are being is them. And how can you blame them for being them when they didn't even let but one of us in the room before? So I'm glad they all there, baby. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whether their voice sounding squeaky, whether it's whatever, right. I want us to bring more light to the room, but it's all good. You understand what I'm saying? The darker it is, the lighter the stars.
Yeah, because right now, women is dominating the music industry right now, you know.
Yes.
But it is well deserved, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Because, like, a lot of these artists, these female artists, just in my opinion, what they have to understand and what they're failing to realize is it was people that were doing music before y'all, you know, that actually were out here making it a way for y'all to be able to be heard right now. You know what I'm saying? It's like it was women out here in Atlanta, because all the queen of Atlanta, that's crazy. Because ain't no queens of Atlanta.
That's what they say.
You know what I'm saying? So these girls be talking about queen of Atlanta, queen of Atlanta.
No.
It was women that were doing music that allowed you to be able to even be heard, period, in Atlanta, you know. So it's like it's none of that to me.
Well, I tell you like this. Like I just said, I really just answered that because they have no clue.
They don't. They need to learn.
They have no clue.
They need to know, though.
But what's so crazy